A year and a half ago, my sister recommended a product to me called My Happy Flo. I've had painful periods since I was 14 years old, so I've literally heard everything under the sun on how to relieve painful periods, and I really wasn't interested in hearing about another product. My sister was like, look into My Happy Flo, just try it. I was still very hesitant. She ended up buying me my first bottle. After taking it for the first few times, I had a noticeably more positive experience with my period from the first time taking My Happy Flo. So after that, I signed up for a subscription where I automatically get charged and I receive a bottle of My Happy Flo every month, so I don't have to think about it. It gets replenished every single month. 4 months after my sister recommended me taking this product, I was scheduled to have fibroid surgery because of my endometriosis. They wanted to go in and see what was going on, but they said I had several fibroids that needed to be removed. When they went in to do the surgery, there were no fibroids in there. They kind of just did like a cleanup, but there were no fibroids in there. And I genuinely believe that it's because of My Happy Flo. There was nothing different that I was doing in my life. I didn't improve my diet. I didn't change my diet. I didn't change anything. The only difference was I started taking My Happy Flo. In those 4 months, my period was incredibly just positive. It was an effervescent experience. If I had to put any word on it, it was effervescent. Have you ever described your period as effervescent? Absolutely not. So in those 4 months, that is what encouraged me to continue to take the product. My periods were regular, they were lighter, they were brighter, they were fresher. I was having a more positive experience and relationship with my period. Fast forward to the end of last year. At this point, I have had 1 solid year of incredibly beautiful periods. There are times that I would go into the bathroom and not even know that my period was starting. And it would just be like, oh, you're here. It's just a very gentle invitation to my period. My period was shorter. I'm used to having 7 to 11 day periods. My period's 3 to 5 days now, just super duper straight to the point. This is a life-changing experience for me, for someone who has to shut off her whole life when her period comes, for someone who stops going to events, can't go to work, can't leave home, can't go to school. That was my normal, was all of me building my life around my period. The week of my period, the week before, and the week after were all dedicated to my period. So out of 4 weeks in a month, I'm investing 3 of those weeks in preparation for and recovery from my period. Okay. I am happy to announce that after 9 very, very, very painful miscarriages, I am pregnant, my first viable pregnancy. I'm having a baby. It seems crazy to say because I had just gotten so used to the thought of I'm not going to have kids. Y'all have seen some of my content on here. I was just posting about how I ain't having no kids because what's the point of having a kid? Who going to take the baby to school? That I would make jokes about it. I make very light about it because I had gotten used to just thinking I was never going to have kids. And so it was just whatever. I just didn't even consider that it was a possibility that I would ever have a viable pregnancy. I was so used to miscarriages that I just thought that was my life. I am 14 weeks. This is such a special moment for me that for anybody who has shared that pain of child loss, I don't want anybody to ever have to go through that. And if I can encourage you to just be a little bit more curious and try something one more time, it will be My Happy Flo. My success with the product has made it so I'm able to be a brand ambassador for My Happy Flo because I'm genuinely encouraging people to, redefine your relationship with your period. But now that I'm pregnant, I'm going to be someone's mom. If you have been struggling with pregnancy, I could not suggest a better product. Honestly, there's a bunch of stuff on the market. Everybody will tell you what works. And I have tried everything. Teas, creams, butters, steams, you name it, I've tried it. I've tried it all, and it's a good chance you have too. If you want to try something that works, that was made for someone with a period, by someone with a period, that is formulated to improve your relationship with your period, I think you should try My Happy Flo. This is just something I'm creating because I just want people to know it's possible to feel better. And I know it's a long video. That's why I said in the beginning, if you relate to any of this stuff, stick around. But if not, you can scroll. But I genuinely, I want people to feel better. I didn't think it was ever possible to have a better relationship with my period. And now that I not only have a great relationship with my period, but I'm going to be a mom, I have only great things to say about the product. So if you're interested, click the link in my bio, or I'm going to tag the product below, and you can just go check out their page and get informed. You know, do what's best for you. But where I was skeptical in the beginning, I have been proven wrong, not once, but twice. Actually, 3 times. I've been proven wrong because I didn't think it would help my fibroids, and it did. I thought it wouldn't do anything for my endometriosis, and it did. And I didn't think I'd ever have a baby. And I am on my way to being someone's mommy. So do what works for you and what's best for you. And have a great day. Bye.